Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Adam. I'm your host BringItDon, and let's go extort some farmers. I just left the drunken lair, now we're gonna go in the Maiden Spring Farm. It's a poor bush placement. But yeah, Maiden Spring Farm. And we made it. We didn't get ambushed or nothing. I took 1 HP damage from hunger. I should eat something. Hopefully they have a fire here, and I can just eat here. Warm up some canned meat. Let's just look around the thing real quick. Not a very big area, not a lot to it. That's fine. I'm all about it. Alright. A tall, lean lad about 17 years old stands at the gate of the farm hidden behind the fence. He lifts his rifle in an uncertain gesture, hitting himself in the cheek with his huge wooden buttstock. Stay where you are, man, or I'll shoot. Measure the lad with your eye in silence. Hey, hold your fire, kid. The guy looks around in fear and lifts his rifle slightly. It's hard to understand what he aims at. The heavy barrel is dancing in his trembling hands, pointing to your chest, then to your head, then under your feet. Why would I do it? Because I'm a simple traveler and I wish you no evil. The tone of your voice seems to be having a soothing effect. The lad lowers his rifle, still uncertain, almost letting it out of his hands as he does so. It's hard to believe it, man, but I can see you're not lying. If you want to have a rest or have some goods to trade, you can come in. Father will see you. Terrific, but some guys sent me here to ask around for a group of missing people. The guy looks around in fear and quickly turns back to you. What people? You think it's a guest house? There's no one but my family here. Well, the guys who have sent me think otherwise. Group, I'm telling you, you're harping on like a parrot. There's no one here, never was. Come in if you want. Ask Father himself. No one's passed by or stopped by. You're too nervous for a person who doesn't understand what I'm talking about. Will you answer a couple of questions? The guy looks at you dubiously. Who are you? He leans on his rifle as if it was a walking stick, and he should, with an ounce of respect for his trade, would have had a heart attack in seeing this. My name's August. I'm Dad's heir because I'm his only son. Well, what can you tell me about your father? You better talk to him yourself. I don't want to discuss him behind his back. It's not nice and it's wrong. Okay? The lad then shoots an intent look around, looking at you, and nods. What are you busy with? Don't you see what I'm doing? I'm guarding this gate. We're strict about it now. Even a crow couldn't fly by. Got it? Yeah, why are these security measures? And why now? You see fear showing in the lad's face. He presses his rifle closer again, looking as if he's ready to use it any moment. But he calms down. He looks at you with his sad, wet eyes. Don't ask, man. You better talk to Father. Yes, better talk to him about everything. He's the head of our family. What can you tell me about this place? This is our family plot. Father built it with his own hands, on top of someone's country house, I believe. We all grew up here. My sister and I. Now I guard it. Father reinforces and fixes it, and Mum and Beat Ruda are responsible for food. Is that his sister's name? Beat Ruda? Rumors. Many creeks here, his father says, are as foul as they can get, but are okay. Actually, can I barter with you? You get anything to barter? I could take all of your ammunition. Wow, these are worth a lot. Jeez. Oh, also something I forgot. I need to equip that. There we go. Now I have more carry weight. Right? Also, I need to eat. Let's find a thing to eat at. Sorry, bud. I'm just gonna run inside your house real quick because I need to steal stuff. Failed to break the lock. Man, that's rough. Ooh, some meat. Nice. Alright, let's nothing I desperately want. So where's Beetroot at? These are all animals. I see the father. This was, I assume, the sister? Or the mother? Oh, she's... Alright, there's someone sleeping right there. Okay. Let's go check their dump real quick. Can I eat canned meat without warming it up? Does it do anything? Yeah, healed a bit too. Cool. Alright, you see a sturdy, broad-shouldered man in his 40s. He's wearing a long, hand-embroidered shirt and homespun trousers, girt with a rope. His face hasn't seen a razor for quite a while. It looks sullen, unfriendly, hardened by long days of work. However, everyday chores are not the only thing that has left a trace on his face. You see his eyes are full of some inexplicable sadness. Nothing but a true grief could have caused this. The man notices you're staring at him and snorts, annoyed. I don't know what stories my offspring has told you, or what you've told him to make him let you in, out of ignorance. But we don't like travelers here. We're not a guest house, so spit it out, and let's say goodbye to each other. Relax, man. If you don't start prying first, I'll mind my own business. Let's just talk. The farmer stares at you for several long seconds, then casts a quick glance towards the shed, where a rusty scythe is waiting in the wings, resting upon the unpolished door. He does a quick calculation in his mind, and only after speaks again. Is there a scythe over there? I see a shovel right there. Don't try to scare me. Hold yourself together, and perhaps we'll have a chat indeed. There's not much fun in this place. I can see you're a big and happy family. Why are you so sad then? For some reason, your remark hurts the farmer. He answers through gritted teeth, never letting his piercing gaze off you. What do you suggest I do? Pull a stunt? We try to run a farm here, in case you haven't noticed. It's not as if there are plenty of workers. One pair of man's hands for the entire household. The farmer looks askance at the lad hunched up by the gate, who neglected every warcraft rule, leans on the rifle as if it were a crouch. I think it's supposed to be a crutch. Or uses the barrel to draw some patterns in the dirt. You don't get hot under the collar, huh? Well, that's clear. It's not easy for anyone these days, but maybe something's happened. The fact you're concerned about his problem doesn't seem to immolate him. Quite the contrary, it annoys him slightly. I don't get it. Why do you care? Whatever happened is my responsibility. Mine and my family's. Have I asked you for help? Then don't pester me with your questions. Listen, man, I'm not asking out of curiosity. I can help. The farmer looks at you with ill-disguised contempt. You? Help me? That's a laugh. A laugh. Solitude and isolation become a problem for some. You, for example, have lost the ability to believe in humankind. The man sighs bitterly. Isolation makes you naive, not distrustful. My issues with the world stem from being exposed to it for a long time, not from being ignorant. I'm here to tell you that you're wrong. Am I? And where am I wrong exactly? I had my share of these motivated speeches even before the war started. Yeah, man is a social animal. He can't live without a community. I do live in a community. I have a family. Everyone I want to see is here. I can help you. Good God, we're mixing apples and oranges here. You might be right in your own fashion, but what are you getting at? You can't help me. I'm not hiring, and I don't have any other problems. Now get out of here. This conversation has reached a deadlock. Man, anyone can see you're suffering. Get it off your chest. Come on. Sod off, I've told you. Life is hard. Honest people aren't having much fun now. You have any other questions? If not, you're free to go your way. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I was sent here to find someone. The farmer looks at you emotionless. So what? Go search if that's what you're sent out to do. Thank God the woods are vast. Maybe you find your loss. Why have you come here then? I think I've told you we're not a guest house. We have enough mouths to feed and don't need more. We don't accept lodgers. Neither do we need servants. We're coping as we are. Yeah, I said I was looking for someone. Have you deduced I was talking about more than one person? The farmer shudders when you marvel at the fact he's aware of the number of Dan's missing envoys. These are tough times, man. You understand. Who would travel alone these days? Madmen, no one else. So it means the guys you're looking for also traveled in a group. But I haven't seen anyone. Neither have my children. As for the wife, she hasn't left the yard for a month now. Still, I think you misspoke and not guessed, friend. Listen, let's be honest. The farmer shrugs. Why can't I convince this guy? I have really high speechcraft, don't I? If you think so, think again. That's it. Your sweet talk won't make me know more about what you're looking for. Alright, let me be blunt. I'm looking for 3 brothers, criminal folk. They're going to visit you and then disappeared without a trace. Your companion crosses his hands on the chest and looks at you apprehensively, squinting a bit. I don't know of any 3 brothers. See nothing of them. Why do you care so much? Are you the 4th? Well, my condolences then. I've never even seen them myself. It's Dan who's bothered. The name of the criminal boss from the plant startles the man. He seems to know who you're talking about. Dan. What does this ghoul from the old factory have to do with it? What's his role here? Why, he's the one who sent them here, to collect some money from the debtor. Beads of sweat appear on the man's forehead. Did he? Did he indeed? So he, for me, he sent to collect and... The farm owner lapses in incoherent mumbling, then he clears his throat and continues. And how are they going to do it? If I understand Dan correctly, he doesn't go for violence right from the start. He told them just to have a serious talk with you. If you met the guys I'm talking about, you know it already. Now tell me where they are. Your words produced the effect of the switch on an electric device. A second ago, the farm owner was having a conversation with you, reacted and responded to your questions, albeit quite half-heartedly. Now he sinks into a world of his own. His look goes blank. He lowers his arms, he mumbles under his breath, and you only catch a word here and there. Debtors, debtors. So it means that... Can it be for... Because I didn't give him the last 30 rubles? He sent those jerks to kill my daughter Masha for the bloody 30 rubles? The man shrinks back from you and shudders, then recollects himself, and gives an outraged scream. For a handful of freaking rubles. His scream gives way to unintelligible animal-like wailing. First all color leaves his face, then returns with double strength. You're quite confident of your skills, but still you can't help but feel you've somehow signed your own death warrant. And you're one at with him, and you work for this person. You work for the person who sent murderers to kill a child. Dan sent them to do this. He thought they would just take your money. He thought? He didn't think crap. A bearded swine, that's what he is. Just sits in his factory milking ordinary villagers. He doesn't care crap about people. He doesn't give a darn. I hate him. Wait, man, can you explain what happened here between you? The man flares his ox-like nostrils with rage. For a fraction of a second, you'll think he'll just jump at you without wasting words. But he regains control over himself, and suddenly goes quiet. His shoulders droop. Those are 3 bastards. Those 3 bastards killed our daughter. Sons of guns. We lowered our guard. We were too careless. We sent her to pick berries in the woods nearby, alone. And this is where they... The farmer covers his eyes with his hands, his strong shoulders shake in silence. And then they had the nerve to come here, to this very house, asked if they could spend the night here. And I allowed them. Such a moron, such an idiot. I should have been worried about my daughter and I. It's just that she did that before, left for the night. She would stay at Petrovich's with the moonshiners. They wouldn't touch her, they'd protect her. Petrovich told me not to let her go like that. Now the man doesn't hide his tears. Suddenly he hits himself over the forehead with a fist. Such an idiot, such a fool. And so these scumbags asked to stay the night. No shame. They said they wanted to go to the south, to Krasno. So they didn't like working here and wanted to try their luck in the big city. And then they offered my wife to buy a pendant, Masha's pendant. She told me I went out to the yard where they put up their tent to ask what happened. But I didn't need to. I heard what they were talking about at the fire. About a girl in the wood, whom they ravished and then butchered. Continue listening in silence. The farmer lowers his eyes, red with crying. He clenches his giant fists. I killed them, all 3 of them, with a butchering knife. I cut the oldest guy's belly open, from chest to the navel. The middle one, I cut his throat. And the youngest, I lifted him and smashed his head against the door frame, like that. The man hits his fist again, and against his open palm with a resonant sound. Smash his head to pieces. The farmer lowers his hand and raises his absent gaze at you. He bites at his lower lip in silence and looks utterly emaciated, as if the painful memories have drained his remaining power. Yeah, did you at least find Masha's body? He sighs deeply and nods without looking you in the eye. I did, later in the woods. There was just a handful of earth on her face and body. I made a proper grave for her. You must have seen it already, but I can't make myself visit the grave. What did you do with the bodies? The man waves apathetically in the direction of the pigsty. Pigs are not picky. They eat what you give. That's the proper burial for those three. Yeah, it's not easy. The father nods in silence. All his anger and vigor have disappeared, replaced by tiredness and lifelessness. Look, there's nothing I can blame you for. You did the right thing. How would you blame Masha in this situation? Alright, yeah. The man spits out to the side and shrugs. He's clearly recollecting himself. Right, I've told you everything. Now go. Report to whoever you should report to. It doesn't matter. You can't escape your fate. Alright, well. You said I should have seen Masha's grave. I did not see Masha's grave unless it's over here. So give me the 30 rubles that you owe, and then not worry about it, right? Oh, here it is. Alright, now I'm gonna have to probably throw in an edit. I've been recording. Am I gonna be that guy? Yes, I am. Alright, so do I just go back to the thing? Alright, sorry for that edit. Had an emergency I had to take care of, but we're back. Going back towards the abandoned factory. Okay. Nice little stroll through the wasteland. I could go down here and check this out. Let's meet the scavengers. There's also a boat over there on the other side of the river. I wouldn't mind checking out. Who are you people? Garbage collectors? Or anything new? Special water somewhere in the mountains. They say if you drink from it, you'll lose all memories. You'll still remember languages and basic things like your name, but all other things will disappear from the surface of your mind. Hey, what do you got for me, bud? Corn. I don't need all of these. Say hero of the Soviet Union. Oh, thanks, bud. I wonder if right-clicking. Nope, you still gotta do that. Okay. Oh wait, let's explore this area real quick, see if there's anything that I'm missing. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's just get out of here. Alright. Continue to the abandoned factory. Remember, I would like to go back here and deal with that event, but I'm not ready for that. Not going my favor last time. Rotten toadstool. What? Are you offering that to me? Oh, hello. I'll take this. In exchange for... some corn seeds. I can plant those at Otranoye, so I'll probably hold on to those. There's a log and some wire, one of these, a couple of tin cans. There we go. Then give me 2 rubles. Boom. Let's try using one of those. So I have... Survival instructions, Red October, shoot to kill, print house, whatever, topic, kill, kill, kill. Hello, dear readers. Sorry for the crazed ramblings of our former chief editor, Polycarp. That's gotten us into our previous issue. What? He's no longer associated with us, unlike Mikhail P., your favorite custom gun manufacturer, who's now working full-time in our magazine. Here's his newest recipe. Hand make a long-range rifle. Hey comrade, sometimes you want to kill a guy from as much distance as possible, but how do you do that? By selling your last pair of pants and getting an expensive SVD rifle? By gluing a pair of binoculars to your old Makarov? Nope, save your pants and your dignity by gathering 2 empty tins, 3 magnifying glasses, sometimes found in old libraries and labs, although forget about the labs, too many abominations, and some scrap. Finally, you'll need a quality long barrel zip gun. The rest is in the blueprints drawn below this article. It will take a lot of work, comrades. Making a rifled barrel, creating a primitive scope. Oh my. Still after a week or so, I'm sure you'll do brilliantly. Happy hunting, comrades. Okay, so these are recipes. That's interesting. And 2 smoking barrels. Dear readers, wherever and whenever you are, what's wrong with you? So custom double barrel. After a thorough investigation, we have learned there is no conspiracy behind the minimal popularity of our turnip issue. The problem was caused by people not buying it. What's even more ridiculous is that while you completely ignored the Turnip Nature's Drugstore article, you bought 99% of copied issues. Copies issues? Of issues? What? That dealt with custom gun making, despite this process being highly frowned upon by some authorities. What is our world coming to, dear readers? Are the times really so bad that you take no interest in such mind-boggling and inspiring topics as turnip usage or pickle juice application? All the while gathering information on the production of violent death machines. Well, I say zeitgeist or not, our print house would never bend to its terrible whims. Not for money, not for fame, not for relevance. We still hold our ground. Signed, Polycarp Smirnov, head of the End of the World print house. Also in this issue, handmade double-barrel shotgun. That scrawly old zip gun blow up in your hands again? Did you break your hand while firing a flintlock with extra powder? Did the pneumatic pistol go the way of the helium balloon and fly away? What kind of murderer are you anyway? Try our newest custom weapon, the Double Barrel Delight. All you need is a long barrel zip gun, some scrap for an extra barrel, some rope or wire, and an empty tin can. Try it now. I forgot entirely about crafting. I can experiment. I can make rounds. Oh, okay, so automatically places it. Oh, that's nice. What's a Svinchatka? A variant on brass knuckles made from a small piece of metal that has a finger hole that protrudes from the knuckle. Okay. How much damage does it do? I did not check that. Only 4 to 8. Now I'll put it over here anyway. Why not? Can I sell those books back or are they gone now? Let's sell them back to him. So I don't need them anymore. Is that enough for it? I'll sell them later. I thought they were skill point books. I guess they're just crafting books. I'm really only interested in crafting like melee weapons. So I don't really care. Does the map keep going over here? Like, can I go all the way over there? Oh, you get experience for crafting stuff too. I got 18 experience for crafting the Svinchatka? Yep, that's how you say it. I think. Let's go talk to Dan. Where Dan's at. Where am I at? And am I running? Oh, there I am. Okay. Hey Dan, I got news. I've come to report. Go on then. I found out what happened to the three brothers. Mobster shrugs without showing much emotion. Alright, report. Those three killed the framer's older daughter. I know it's farmers. The framer's older daughter and got what was coming to them. The father of the family killed all of them. Dan's face turns grim. He clenches and unclenches his fist several times and finally looks up at you. Well, that's surely an oversight on my part. Alright, answer me this. Do the farmers know who sent those idiots? Yes, they know. Well, that's quite tragic, but oh well. If that's the case, they'll have to be disposed of. They assigned this task to Baldur and Silent Slayer. They're quite experienced. Yeah, but the villagers aren't guilty of anything. They're just trying to protect themselves. Do even the simplest of things need to be explained to you? Listen, in these lands I'm trying to create a real state out of these drunks and mud peasants. A state where I'm going to be the only ruler. That's why I'm teaching them total obedience, respect to the tax system and adherence to basic laws. Therefore, disobedience is a punishable offense. Punishment is ruthless and brutal. The classic stuff. It's enough to have them grind their teeth during the lean years, but it's not enough to scare them away for good. So for all their hard work, I provide them with somewhat peaceful, quiet, and calm life. What will, however, scare them away, or, what's even worse, turn them against me and my men is a rumor that I sent out murderers to local farms to kill people for no reason. Darn it, if these idiots came back alive from their unauthorized absence, I would have publicly hanged them. There's nothing I can do now. Crap happens. You can't turn back time. This family needs to be dealt with for the common good, and the faster the better. Yeah, give me the assignment. I have experience. I'll easily exterminate the farmers. No, I have something else planned for you. Just wait a sec. Dan gestures for you to be quiet for a while. He quickly writes something down in his notebook and finally acknowledges your existence. Listen here. You've completed the assignment, and you did well. I appreciate that. To start, here's your cut. The leader takes out a bundle of bills from his bosom and hands it to you. Here's 700 rubles. It's very good money. Denisovich, you know, this wasn't an easy assignment. Had to use all my diplomatic magic with the farmers. Maybe a little raise is in order. Dan smirks and shakes his head. Not gonna happen. Yeah, don't feed me beans, you darn Cicero. 700 rubles is the right price to pay for a job like this. Alright, fine, give me what you have. You take the 700 rubles, and after quickly counting them, you nod to the boss. By the time you finish your sentence, the mob leader is going through his notebook, obviously looking for something he's written down in the past. He's not even listening to you anymore. Finally, he nods at you and hides his notebook back in his bosom. Oh, well, fine. It's in the past, at least for now. At the moment, I have a different assignment for you. I think you'll be happy to know that unlike your previous task, this assignment is foolproof. Even a dog could do it. But with something, at least partially resembling a human, it should take that much less time. In just a few words, you need to scout out a certain place that everybody is talking about lately, but nobody has any useful information about it. I'm talking about the so-called Roaring Forest, also known as the Rattling Forest or the Rumbling Forest. And it has a lot more of such names. Give me a map, I'll mark it for you. But it's all legwork after that. When you get there, look around, take a stroll in the neighborhood, talk to the locals should there be any, find out why the Roaring Forest roars, and that's it. Do you understand? Yeah, one of the most widespread theories as to why it's roaring. An underground railway, a secret bunker of the Communist Party, mutants, magic, you name it. I'm inclined to believe that those are just the fluctuations of the Earth's surface, but I cannot be completely certain. Yeah, why are you interested in that forest? The rumors are true. There is a secret bunker or laboratory or an underground railway. I want to get that place under my total control. It's simple, really. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to the Roaring Forest. What do you got for me? Hey, okay. Terrace, good. What is... Okay, whatever. Let's head towards the Roaring Forest. Where would it be at? Game is auto-saved. Shadowy. There's a boat over there. It's a tunnel. Where is this forest at? That's Krasno. Is there not... Is really not a better way to like navigate the map, which I cannot stand. That's Bunker 317. I don't know if I want to head there yet or not. Yeah, I can't find it. Well, I think I'm going to call the episode here anyway. I'll look for the Roaring Forest off camera. Oh, hello. What's that over there? Can I get to it? Yeah, I'll look for it off camera. Try to head there in the next episode. Maybe. I might head up to Otranoia and get healed by the doctor first. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hope to see y'all in the next episode.